And we are back. Episode 16. Our podcast is called Frequency 43. It is me, my friend Lucas. We're just gonna give you some life notes, some tips, and maybe a few hot takes here and there about some shit. How you doing, Lucas?
Doing good. This podcast might not last long, but we're here for it. We're gonna provide what we can provide. We're gonna do what we can do. We're gonna get after what we can after. We can launch what we can launch. We're gonna soar what we can soar. We're gonna strive for what we can strive for, man. It's what Frequency 43 is all about, man. So I'm just here with you, John Lamb, and I wouldn't want to be anywhere else, man, because all I know is that me and you we're just here for now, but Frequency 43 is forever, man.
Ride or die till the end. I love it. And we're planting seeds, we're growing, we're feeling it. Just trying to get an overall energy to the podcast. And any other way, I fucking love it. How should we start this thing? What have you learned in the past week that's been interesting, that's changed your life in any sort of way?
Well, I've been working on my backhand in tennis.
Oh yeah.
That's like one of the most key critical components of life might be the backhand of tennis. It's a tricky beast, you got to approach her the right way. You got to go what you wouldn't expect is you got to go bottom to up instead of you just think you'd go up to bottom, but no, you're going bottom to up on a backhand.
Yeah. Man, slice it like a little cunt.
Man, one of my coworkers, Brandon, he's some good competition, so we've both been getting out there. There's some nice clay courts out here in Vail.
No,
so
not clay courts.
Oh yeah, dude, we have to brush it at the end every time we play. We get these there's these brooms set up and we rake all the clay. Dude, it's so fucking nice, man. It's so nice. I've been working on my backhand, man.
Well, that's lovely, bro. Tennis is just a phenomenal sport. You choose tennis, golf, as I feel like as you kind of grow older, and I think me and you are leaning more towards tennis. Shit, you're playing on clay courts too.
I'm telling you, man, Vail's not a bad spot. One of my best friends from Chico is actually thinking about moving out here for this winter, and I'm stoked about it.
Does he have is he just gonna find a job once he shows up, or
no, he's lining up a job right now as we speak.
That's what's up. Dude, it's a perfect vibe at this time, you know what I mean?
This is the time of life to do it,
what is
I work with a lot of people that are really old and still working the job that I'm working right now and don't have a college education, and it's we're super fortunate, we're super blessed, and hard work pays off, and you gotta do what you gotta do. But some people aren't in that situation, and
right.
We just gotta take advantage of what we gotta take advantage of, man. We gotta soar what we gotta soar. We gotta fly when we gotta fly, man. We can't look back. We can't have any regrets, man.
I think everyone should try and live their life without regrets, but I think, at least for me, it's kind of hard to establish exactly what I want. You know what I mean? How do you figure out what you're truly passionate about and shit to not have those regrets? Because I know no one wants to live without regrets, but the hard part is doing that fucking work when you don't want to do it, so you don't regret it. So it's tough. It's that balance. But once you figure out your passion, like you said, that shit rolls like a fucking snowball. It's contagious.
Once you figure out where you're supposed to be in life, it all clicks. It all makes sense, and you're
I was supposed to be here. That gut feeling is I'm not supposed to be doing this, or I'm in the right place at the right time. It's just when that hits and everything's all good, it's
yeah. What would you attribute it to? Is that a human sixth sense, or is that
I think it's.
Would you call that destiny? Would you call that destiny? Would you call that a human sixth sense, or would you call that love of what you want?
So I think there's multiple lenses you could view this in. As like an evolutionary like biologist, they would see it as a view for survival and reproduction, because you're doing the best skills that God gave you and that you've developed to surpass your genes to the next stage. I think someone else maybe might say this is your purpose, this is your passion, and to do this is what you've got to do. So there's multiple lenses, but the reality is you got to be doing what you fuck with, right? Don't be doing something you don't fuck with.
Don't be doing something you don't fuck with, man. So how's your job going, man? Do you like it?
It's good. I just got started this week, just making sales calls and stuff. I work for commercial financing companies, so I basically companies that need money from banks that don't have the best credit will, instead of go to Wells Fargo, who only takes A class participants, will take B, C, and even D. So if you have shitty credit and you need a loan, gotcha. But yeah, it's awesome. I love it.
That's dope. So you're just calling folks on phones.
Make deals. That's how you make your money. So
you make commission?
Yeah, only exclusively commission. So I get to work.
You're
when
kidding.
It's exclusively. But I'll nail like $700 a deal, $250 a deal, $500 a deal. It just depends.
Have you nailed deals before?
Yeah, I've nailed like one or two. One for sure, and then two's in the process.
Number two's always in the process.
We're riding, we're grinding. I mean, it's good. I get to do what I want to do when I want to do it, and I can also.
Yeah, no, dude, that's sick as fuck, dude. That's awesome that your friend gave you that fucking opportunity and is letting you stay like at his fucking place, man. That's fucking amazing.
Oh yeah, it's
like a beautiful like life opportunity, man.
It really is.
Yeah.
I think about it every day in the shower. I'm like, wow, who gets to fucking do this shit, bro? Who gets to wake up when they want to wake up? Who gets to fucking make a good amount of money if you put in the work and not have to work 9 to 5?
Yeah.
This guy. But I love
That's
it.
Awesome.
Good.
That's awesome.
You know, what you put in is what you get out, just like with everything in life too. So
yeah,
it's good. I'm vibing it out, and I'm also signing up for my tennis club. So I'm grinding in tennis. I'm doing that. And I'm stretching aggressively every single day, as everyone, all the fucking viewers should be. God damn it.
Yeah. Just speaking of, I need to actually get back on my stretch and grind. I haven't been stretching as good as I need to, but I actually haven't been doing everything as good as I need to be. But I feel like
just write it down.
I'm gonna be like that until the day I die. Maybe, I don't know.
I mean, perfection is not existent in nature, I feel like. So it's always about comparing yourself to yesterday and writing.
Exactly, man. You just gotta
accomplishing where you're at, right? Where are you at, and how can you get better? Because we're all fucking up somewhere. So
we're all fucking up somewhere.
I mean, for me, it'd be like sleep. Maybe I could eat like less sugar and stuff. Maybe I can.
Added sugar is the devil, man. I'm telling you.
It is, bro. Paul Chek said the three devils are white flour, white sugar, and white milk. So,
dude, white milk is so.
Well, so you know what? You want to know why it's bad? Because raw milk is good, but
no. Yeah. I want to hear you.
So thank you for that little intro. But so pasteurized milk basically means there's no like thick creamy layer at the top. Everything gets wiped out, all the good enzymes, all the bad enzymes and shit. So everything's dead. So the analogy I like to think about it is when you're drinking milk, you're drinking a dead animal. Imagine drinking milk as like a steak that's like 30 days old, 40 days old in the fridge. Is like
no, it's completely different.
Alive to it, and then you're cooking it to the max. You're killing everything. So you're just eating dead food.
And yeah, it's fucking delicious though, bro. And that shit is.
Yeah,
what do you mean, bro? That shit. It comes out of the like that shit is like mother's milk, you know, like it sustains life.
Raw dairy, raw dairy, yes.
Okay. I see what you're saying. Raw dairy.
Once they kill all those enzymes to increase the shelf life of it, That's
I see what you're saying.
yeah,
So what we're all drinking is not really natural stuff.
it's not real milk.
Um,
It's just to feed a fucking shit ton of people, just like they would do in a factory farm for cows. They
God
would feed
damn it, it's so
train,
fucking good though.
yeah, and they just add a shit ton of sugar and then make it taste. I mean, bro,
Um,
don't get me wrong, like a glass of milk, like if we're going for straight mouth pleasure, give me the fucking milk all day, brother. You know what I mean? Give me the milk. I want the mouth pleasure.
it was the mouth flesh.
I want the mouth. Bro. I want it. But the reality is that's not
Wait,
wait.
yeah, I mean, man, you could get a mouth pleasure in a lot of different ways, brother.
want all of it. I want all of it. Give it to me.
um, I tried to cut out dairy for a while, but that was actually I cut out all like added sugars. I cut out this was in the beginning of 2021
Yeah.
when probably like right before and around when I went to Eugene to visit you.
Grind season.
Yeah, when we were just on complete total and grind season, man, I just had to completely cut out all fucking added sugars, all unnatural like saturated fats and fucking
Fats are not bad.
everything. Fats are not bad unless they're just fucking like completely artificial.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right.
But like and then but dairy, man, oh my god, man, like
dairy industry has us by the balls, bro. They know, bro. They know
man,
that shit's
dude,
delicious.
that was hard, man. Like, man, dude, that shit. Now I'm on like cashew milk.
And you got ride that oat milk wave, bro. It hits
Dude,
different.
oat milk is fire. Oat milk
Oat
is
milk hits different, bro. I'm saying it.
yeah, but it's like, man, dairy is good, man. I mean, or and then you get
Oh,
and
bro.
then like
Okay, so
the
we're
the first time you have Oreos after like a long Oreo milk hiatus, like talk about like a year to like talk about like a year like I'm not gonna say year and a half, that's audacious, but a year long Oreo hiatus and then just coming back to like a peanut butter chocolate Oreo with like milk and like man, dude, it was like going to another planet, man.
yeah, that should be illegal. Oreos and milk. Holy shit, bro. Like
Yeah,
that's
dude. I mean, talk about like unhealthy, dude. Like you can just dome a whole pack of Oreos
dude. I
and
don't know.
milk to yourself
Yeah,
legally. You can legally dome 5 packs of Oreos to the dome, bro. But you can't go into a restaurant without like a coronavirus vaccine
God forbid
passport, bro.
vaccine
Like
pass.
what the fuck, dude? Like what do you mean, dude?
Let me just compromise the shit out of my immune system so I can get COVID while complaining that other people
Yeah.
that are gonna give me COVID.
Like, let me absolutely sacrifice my immune system.
Wait, excuse me. You can't get into this restaurant. I have a vaccine card. Oh wait, let me just fucking destroy my fucking body right now, and so I can get. But don't give me COVID. Don't give me COVID. You.
Wait. I'm gonna go get the vaccine and then I'm gonna go to fucking Walmart, buy 10 packs of Oreos and eat all of them
Yeah,
and then
because I
fucking
can't
go.
get COVID. Because once I get the vaccine, I can't get COVID.
Yeah, what a fucking world we live in, man. And the crazy thing is that it's not gonna fucking
People
It's
are
not
always
gonna it's not gonna fucking change, bro. Everybody fucking loves their fucking Oreos, bro.
everyone's addicted, but everyone's addicted to
Yeah,
something.
but dude, I fucking
I
like
know you.
dude, I got back on the Oreos like recently. Like, I'm not gonna lie, man. Like I need
You dipped back. You're a dog. That's what you are. You're a dog.
my roommate's got these Oreos that are like peanut butter and chocolate flavored, and they're the best shits I ever fucking had in my life, man.
Healthy, bro.
It was
I'm
like going back to fucking Adam and Eve's garden, man. It was like eating that apple.
not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Before this podcast, I I went ham in some Trader Joe's potato chips, bro. Holy shit. It was insane.
Lit-
It was
lit-
insane. So it's that
yeah,
kind of discipline and then saying fuck it and then do it. You know, I'm joking, but
it's that line of discipline, and then the fact of, you only do live once, and
yeah,
artificial sugars are fucking beautiful, and they just satisfy us for like 10 seconds, just unbelievably more than almost anything else. And
yeah.
like almost anything else. And then like
It's almost like the analogy to like be in the moment, be present, and be grateful and happy, but also to have some sort of goal, objective, or purpose, right? You kind of have to have both, right? You have to have discipline to eat good foods, and then sometimes let yourself go because you're a fucking human. You enjoy that.
exactly
Like,
like
be in the moment. You should enjoy it. You should be grateful, but you should also be to a certain extent.
Oreos are a beautiful thing, man.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm sorry to cut you off at
No,
the
but
end,
you should be you should enjoy the moment, but
but
you should
you have to moderation.
you should be dissatisfied on your circumstances in life and say, hey, I am capable of more. Hey,
I
I
will
can.
say every time I eat an Oreo, it's just like I hate myself. Just like, oh, like two and a, like every single Oreo is like 2%. Like 2% self-hatred. And by the fifth Oreo, I'm at like 10%, and I'm like, dude, like
10%, 10%, 10%.
I'm not like, dude, I don't know how much more self-hatred I can go, and then five more Oreos,
Listen,
20%,
and then
20%.
listen to Jocko Willink, Jordan Peterson, and
Yeah,
Dave.
and then the next day I wake up and I'm like, dude, if I don't go on a run right now, I'm like a piece of shit. And then if I don't go on a run, I like instantly boost up to 40. It's like, dude, it's a cycle, man. Like,
I literally,
you gotta
yeah,
be careful, man.
because I literally, when you should be going like this, just like chilling, I'm literally like low point, like abuse myself, eat shitty, like no sleep, do harmful things. And then I'm like up here, like grinding myself out of it and like being like, fuck me, I'm a piece of shit, I
Exactly.
hate myself. And then like, I'm like, oh, I put in all that work. And then I go back into this little
And
thing
then
of,
you're like, oh, I have an excuse to eat a whole pack
yeah,
of Oreos right
yeah.
now. Think about a whole pack of Oreos, like 175% self-hatred. Just down one of those in the whole night, you fucking contemplating, bro.
Yeah, yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. Like, once you open the second Oreo box, you're questioning your existence in this reality. Like, do I
You
keep
gotta be
going?
careful with that shit, bro. You got,
Yeah. Once you kill that first
dude,
pack, let's say there's two rows left. Two rows left in the first pack.
yeah,
You got a quart of milk. Not a gallon, half a gallon, a quart. You kill that and open the second pack.
it's
You're
all
questioning,
it's game
you're
over,
questioning
man.
why your goals
Oh,
are and why.
dude, if you open that second pack, bro, you might as well just start digging your own grave, bro.
Yeah. 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 You even no, not even open it. You fucking unlock that little once you open the sliver of it. Once you open the sliver, not even picking that first Oreo. Once you pull it and it's like, fuck. That's when you're like getting deep into yourself.
Yeah,
But it all
man. I
boils down to
mean,
self-hatred, right? A little
yeah,
bit. That's
I
like,
mean, no, I mean, I think it all boils down to like kind of like the like fast food industrial complex that we're kind of like capitalistic society built into. Like, you go to other countries around the world, man, and I've said this on other podcasts, and it's just not like this, man. Like, you don't see lines out the Schwazoo to Burger King, like fucking like people are fucking like eating good, or like they're sustaining their body, eating healthy. And I'm a victim of it myself, man. I've got to be better about it. But we're all learning,
well,
growing out here.
ourselves accountable.
But I've got to be a lot more fucking accountable to myself, man. I've got to start fucking absolutely getting after it. But
That's the thing, bro. You can't take care of someone else if you can't take care of yourself, man. I mean, that's ultimately why you do get after it, right? Is so you can have an excess of energy yourself and
yeah,
give it off to someone else, right?
well,
It's
it's
not.
like I feel like I've been working so hard and like what I wanted to do, and like and then I started working like a real job like 7 days a week, and then I was like it used to be fun and enjoyable, and like my way of like getting of like being like occupied during the day was like working out my body, but like now it's like I'm so busy
Yeah.
like all the time, and it's like working out and finding that time to like push yourself and like beyond the breaking point, because like when you come home from work you're tired, you're hungry, you've got to make food, you've got to do the laundry, you've got to fucking do the dishes, you've got all this other shit you've got to do. And then I don't even have my dog right now, like imagine if I had to take care of a dog and like take Sasha on walks and shit, and like man, it's tough, man, when you're working a lot. But like I'm blessed to be working out here, like jobs that like I love to be working, and like with coworkers that are super fucking awesome, man. So
I
it's
mean,
a trade-off, man.
it's tough too because I mean, like you're working hard. You're working 7 days a week, and I mean, I can sympathize because you have a few amount of free time to do what you fuck with, to get better at what you want to get better at, and it's like it's tough. And at that point, it's like, well, then it's that balance of is it values over here and money over here, and you need money to survive. You need money. I mean, they just say you don't need money to be happy.
Bro, it's let me tell you, at a certain point, it's not even money, bro. It's like at a certain point, I'm like at a relationship level with my coworkers where it's like I can't let them down. Like if I don't show up and I quit, I'm like fucking them over. And it's like I don't want to do that. And it's like if I don't show up and be there every day, then fucking I'm gonna be letting other people down. And it's not even about the money even at a certain point anymore. But and that's only because these are jobs that like I love to do. Like I find actual like satisfying,
It's
like
fulfilling.
it's fulfilling, man. Like I was working at my shop today, and there was like 6 dogs that walked in, and like I just got to pet all of them, man. And like all the customers were just like browsing, looking at clothes, and I was just like petting their dogs, man. And it was such a pretty day out, and we had the door open. I was just like, dude, man, and I could just like see like all of like a bunch of veil runs from the door, and I'm just like, man, just dude, I'm so blessed to just be alive and just like be out here, man.
It's a
Well,
miracle.
like, yeah, bro, who cares? Like, who cares about money, man? We got so much more to live for,
Just
man.
you really just need enough, and then once
Yeah,
you have that, it's like, what do you?
yeah.
There's no materialistic thing that would really
You've
fill
got to
up.
grind. You've got to
I-
grind.
It's from the inside out, not the outside in. You know what I mean? You
Yeah,
got to be set here to be like really enjoying this moment here. Because if you keep chasing, climbing the wall and shit out here, thinking I'll be happy when, I'll be happy when, I'll be happy when I get this, when I make that. It's like, well, what happens when you do make that? You want fucking more and more and more and more, and it's
yeah,
it's tough. But I mean, the reality is, I mean, especially as in like an econ major, is holy shit, money does make the world go round. It keeps the system afloat. It's the reason why we can talk on this platform here, and it's remarkable. But at the same time, it shouldn't control your life. So again, just like with everything, there's that fucking balance, which is it's just tough because you really want to, you know. you want to have the best life possible, and that's why we're here at Frequency 43. We've always been. Our objective is to establish some sort of thing and get after it to live the best life possible, because we know we're all capable of more. But sorry to get off topic, Lucas.
No, dude, I fucking love that, man. That's what Frequency 43 is all about, man. It's just fucking speaking your mind and fucking going off. And I appreciate it when you let me just go off on my stupid bullshit. And then I'll just let you go off on your fucking intelligent, reasonable,
Not,
beautiful,
it's not.
knowledgeable.
I'm literally just copying what other people are saying on YouTube. Okay, I'm not nothing special.
Yeah, dude, I fucking love this shit, man. I've been reading some Dostoevsky. I
Yes,
just
yeah.
started. I'm on chapter 3 of Notes from the Underground.
Okay, wait. Who is this Dostoevsky guy? How'd you hear of him?
Um, I was just listening to a Jordan Peterson podcast, and he was talking about like super influential, just like critical, just like psychological like writers of like of classical times, and this is just like it's like a 1800s Russian author that like a vintage author that really was one of the biggest authors of the classical Russian era. And God, he's really just like he throws it on you, man. Like he throws it on you. It's a good book, man. I
Dostoevsky.
don't, yeah, I'm not too deep into it enough to really. I feel like I could read this thing. I'm only 3 chapters in, and I could feel like I could read this thing 100 times and still be learning.
Right.
Like what is like this guy, dude? This like there's genius in this writing, man. I cannot wait to get to the end, and then when I get to the end, I'm gonna start the next book, and the next book I have.
Show me.
Got the brothers Karamazov, and then I've got Crime and Punishment, and I'm gonna start Crime and Punishment next after Notes from the Underground, and then I'm gonna start Brothers Karamazov, and then I actually checked out another book, which I gave to one of my coworkers who likes to gamble, and it's called The Gambler, and then
Ooh, what's the Gambler
once
about?
he finishes that, I'm gonna read that. I actually don't know. I have no idea.
Me and my roommate, I live here, just go ham on this thing called Bovada, and I think I'm just about even right
What is
now.
it called?
Bovada.
Bovada?
You can bet.
Gambling, right?
Yeah, you can just bet online and stuff, and
Yeah.
it's a Canadian company. It's cool. Yeah, I mean, I feel like almost speaking about Dostoevsky would give a certain amount of disservice because you're only on chapter 3. But
Yeah, I don't really know. By episode 20, I'm gonna be fucking ranting, bro.
we'll
It's
be
gonna be
ranting.
insane. Yeah,
I mean,
that's my. Do you have any like you got any like side goals like that? By episode 20, what do you want to be ranting about?
I would love to just be. I would love to. Oh, thank you for asking. By episode 20, I want to put my palms on the ground, fucking have a full ATG hamstring stretch like that. Just loosen up the knees, get them real good. That's what I would like by episode 20. I'll be doing this ATG squat system.
Yo, how's the Paul check? Are you still doing the Paul check
I
holistic
haven't
thing?
signed up. I'm a pussy. I need to make some more sales and then I'll do it. But I don't I spoke to my parents about it and they
I
thought
thought you bought it. Didn't you not buy it?
not yet. I'm thinking I don't know if I should do it in person or do you think I should just do it online? It's in San
Dude, you
Diego.
gotta do it in person, bro.
That's what I was saying. Bro. I have to do it in person. So it's in San
Dude,
Diego.
are you kidding me? You can do it in person. You're in California.
Bro,
How long is it? How long is it?
like a week.
Dude,
I
just rent out an Airbnb for like a week.
okay.
Just send it.
Fuck it. Yeah, you're right. It's for
Yeah.
it's for our fucking.
I might come back and do it with you, man. Are you kidding me?
That's
Paul
what
check.
dude.
Holistic class, man. Are you kidding me?
Straight to
We'd both be certified holistic health.
dude. HLC level 1, bro. That's what I'm saying, dude. It would be lit.
I love that.
Lit.
That'd be awesome. I'd also love to meet Troy Casey, but only in Sedona.
That's a reach. That's a reach.
Maybe. I thought we were. You said you're gonna buy my ticket.
No, I will, bro. If on the podcast, if the Tampa Bay Buccaneers get $800 from Vegas, and me and Lucas are sending it to Sedona, Arizona, and we'll be doing a podcast with Troy Casey. You heard it here. This will be the intro to that podcast. Bam. We'll be.
That's super fun. That's super fun.
Yeah. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers have to win the Super Bowl, though. Which will
dude,
happen.
They've been so good, dude. They've been looking so good. It's been crazy, man. I can't believe you beat me in fantasy, you motherfucker.
Dude,
I thought my team was gonna fucking destroy yours, bro. My team fucking.
I am on the league. I'm number 1, baby.
You're number 1 in the league.
I'm number 1 in the league. It's my time to dude, because I'm riding it, bro.
Dude, it's your time to shine, Lamb.
I know.
You need. It's about time, brother. Like, let's
dude,
go.
Bro. I'm like a pregnant female.
Yeah, like
talking about fantasy football. I'm like
you're like 8 months.
I'm literally like 3 months, and I just need to push the Shiva championship out, and then it's here. It's in my hand, bro. You know, you can take the viewers. You can take a little sniff of it. It smells like a winner, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. a little Shiva baby right here.
Dude, I'm 0-2 right now, but I'm coming back, bro.
You have a good team. I looked at your team. You have a
good team. Bro, I've just been getting shafted, man. I've been trusting running backs these past 2 years, and they've been shafting me, bro. These wide receivers have been going absolutely phenomenal, dude.
Now they get
unreal.
We went from standard to half point PPR. So every time a receiver or running back catches it, or a tight end, it's half a point.
Yeah, so receivers are just naturally going to be more dominant.
Yeah.
Which I didn't realize when I was drafting, to be quite honest.
Yeah, I know. I voted against it, to be fair. But
did we have a vote? I never voted.
Yeah, if you voted, it wouldn't count. I mean, it wouldn't swing the needle, or whatever the phrase is. Yeah, I mean,
dude, there's so much going on in the world right now. Isn't that crazy? We're just here recording Frequency 43.
Yeah, try. I don't really give a fuck about the outside. I don't think anyone should give a
like. You just kind of have to like stay in your own little bubble. Otherwise, you'll never really like accomplish anything.
Good. I only have a finite amount of energy, so I put it to things I can control and things I can't control. I can't control all these fucking people coming into the country. I don't give a fuck. Like, fuck, I can't control it. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm gonna do what I can do to accomplish what I want. I'm not gonna disperse energy for something that is not gonna have any sort of impact, except for me to be politically correct or be on the right side. It's like, that's a waste of energy.
Yeah, man. I mean, energy is a crazy thing, man. We could have a whole 2, 3, 4 infinity long hour podcast on energy, you know, like what are we like, how are we, like, the fact that, just think about it for 1 second, that if you get a cut or even a broken bone, your body has the life force and energy to repair itself and regenerate itself with no conscious thought.
You're not like, yo, let's repair this cut right here. It's
no conscious thought. It's just your body's natural intelligence.
And the white blood cells, let's fucking go. Like, you know, like, it's like, I'm probably retarded.
Isn't that crazy to think about? You know, that we're just a constantly fluctuating being, just regrowing cells, everything is.
Like, I had a cramp the other day in my fucking toe, and I was like, fuck, that's not a good analogy, but I completely understand what you mean, because you have this completely subconscious, not even subconscious is the right word, but you have this underlying level of mechanics that go in your body. You have cells just fucking putting in work for you, they're grinding, they're keeping you alive, they keep you pushing, they keep you going. And then like we're up here in the head and we call this consciousness and we're like, yeah, like fuck Trump, like you know what I mean? Like it's just like oh like you know like
Like Nancy Pelosi's a
yeah
bitch.
can you believe what AOC wore to this? Like it's like, dude, who you can't
Like,
control.
dude, have you seen like the galaxy and the stars on a clear night?
Yeah,
Top,
dude.
like above like 8,000 feet elevation, like with no light pollution. Like that shit's crazy,
You
man.
fathom that you're the biggest and smallest thing that like has ever been created in the whole world, you'll be like, oh, I'm right in the middle because things can get infinitely smaller. I mean, potentially, I don't know if you can get smaller than an atom, and things can get potentially infinitely bigger because the universe is
Yeah.
expanding. So we just fit
We
right in that
literally have, which
medium
just frequency 43 just fits right in the middle of it all.
thing, right? Not only that in circumstances of size, like things can get infinitely smaller and infinitely bigger, but think of even like time, right? Time, I mean, what was before the Big Bang? Probably some more time, or if time was created, but things get substantially like bigger in the past and bigger in the future. So we're right in there in the middle of infinity's that way and infinity's that way. So we just snuck our thighs right into this white privilege, grateful for everything that's happened to us world. And look at this technology. Look at this technology. This is phenomenal. The fact that we can have this conversation.
Yeah, we gotta just be grateful with what we got, man. And there's a lot of like people are putting a lot of like racism chatter and white privilege this and like justice and all this like abuse, but I really deep down think that for the most part most people are good.
I think
and
I
and,
agree.
and I think it's all just a bunch of overblown baloney, and I think that one day it'll really, I think, dude, fuck it, dude, like, dude, can you imagine a world where like there's none of that and like it's all gone, man? Like that would
I
be so
know.
sick. But like you can't force it down people's
The
throats,
concept
man.
what makes the film.
You can't force it down people's throats, man. You just got to make people understand in a different way that they're just that like
Not enough
like
people are open minded.
like dude, if you take a closed-minded person, like the only way ever in 2021 that you could still like be a racist person is to be the most closed-minded human being like in the world. And if you attack a closed-minded human being straight on,
They go full on
the only way they're gonna react is full on defense,
or full on off.
full on offense, like a
Offense.
rat
They
cornered,
do
like a
offense. They would fucking attack offense,
by
right?
defense by offense, like a
Yeah.
rat
As a
cornered,
defensive mechanism, they would attack double.
like a rat cornered in a cage,
Yeah.
man. And it's like
They would
you're not gonna beat that shit by doing that, like you beat that shit by giving the rat food and like
relentless
making
pursuit of the truth.
and just speaking and just like preaching love. And man, there's so much going on in the world right now, but man, like all we can do is all we can do, man.
Right. And you know what? When it's all said and done, when we do our last Frequency 43 episode, we'll be content because
Yeah.
we not necessarily because we're our time will pass, but we know that we did our mission.
Well, I feel deep in my heart that I know that we're fucking doing our mission right now. No matter how many times we fail or succeed or just fucking, as long as we're just like getting closer, making
As long
this
as
better.
you you got to keep doing what you like to do because I mean, as I hate to bring up Jordan Peterson, but as Jordan Peterson said, the fool is the precursor to the hero. Meaning, I went to my YMCA tennis class yesterday, and I wasn't the best tennis player, but so I was a fool, right? I wasn't good. I was a fool. I'm doing this new job. I'm a fool. I don't know how to do it. I'm asking lots of questions. But the fool is the precursor to the hero. Every single hero was bad at something. So
It's a hero's journey, man.
in order to be great, you have to voluntarily allow yourself to fail, to fail, to fail, to fail until you learn from those mistakes and then you pursue greatness on truly what you love. And then once you figure that out, oh my God, you don't need to get mad at anyone. You don't need to say that he said, she said.
You don't need to talk. You don't need to say nothing to nobody. All you got to do is what you love, and then that's all you got to do, brother. And then everybody else will see that, and they will be like, "Fuck, man,"
And they'll be
because
jealous.
it's so fucking hard to find that, man. And people will try to fucking tear that from you, man. They'll fucking
And my goal in life, my goal
they'll
when I
rip
get
you
down
down.
in the dumps, when I get down in the fucking dumps, and I'll be honest, my dark side does come alive sometimes.
You'll
That
rip
deep
yourself
dark side,
down, bro. Sometimes you reach a certain point in life where you get so successful that you'll rip yourself down.
yeah.
Because just look at Tiger Woods, man. You think that you're invincible, man, and then you just fly too close to the sun, man. But I'm sorry, John. What were you gonna say? I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Fuck, what was I trying to say? Oh, I was trying to say, there's just I was talking about the dark side, and I think everyone has a dark side because where there is light, there is dark. I mean, it's a contrast. In my dark side, when I get super like mad at myself or something or mad about my decisions, I'll think about David Goggins and taking souls, in that my sole objective in life sometimes when on my dark side, it's a polarity, but when I get down in the dumps, mad, deep in myself, I will think about taking souls, and my sole objective in life is to take your fucking soul to everyone I see, to all my haters or to people I don't like. And to see them succeed, I will voluntarily take their soul. And all it takes is 1 second. It takes 1 second to take someone's fucking soul. And when I think, fuck, why am I doing this? Why am I trying to do this? Why am I trying to get better? I do it for greatness for myself, but I also do it to fucking take your soul and to say, you could have done this, you could have been better, but I did it, so I take your soul, and you'll always remember that for eternity, because that's all you can do. That's all you can do in this life, because no one's gonna give a shit 200 years later when there's new people on this earth. But what can you do? What you can fucking take someone's soul. You can take a hater's someone you fucking hate. You can take their soul, and you own that, bro. You own them, saying, "Fuck, he did this." And it really takes the dark side to do that. And obviously, I'm trying to live in the light side with being grateful and everything. But sometimes I do have those moments where it's like, fuck, dude, like I may be like fucked up right now, but I'll be damned if I'm not gonna give it everything I got to.
Dude, it's a constant battle between light and darkness,
Yeah,
man. Like you gotta sometimes tap into that dark side in order to like really like get something done. Like just look at all these corporations, man. Like you think they're fucking tapping into their light side when they're fucking doing all these deals? Like
I mean, all you have to do is look at nature, bro. How
yeah,
fucking how
but at
beautiful
the same
is nature? Sorry.
no, it's good. At the same time though, you gotta look at like do you want to live like do you really want to live in the dark side? Like like do you really like
It
do you really like
sometimes
even though the dark side like just think about the movie Star Wars, bro. It's such a good analogy. Like so much power so quick, you know, you such a rise to fucking you get anything you want with the dark side, you know, but do you really want to live in there, bro? Like do you really want to live in the dark side? Like not worth it, bro. Not worth it, you know? But at the same time, you gotta,
your only way out.
but I think
Because
we're talking about two different types of dark sides. Like
no,
you're
but
talking,
the analogy holds though, right? It's because the dark side is grief, anger, self hatred, petty. pessimism, which are all real things and everyone goes through them. But for me, I only go to I don't go to the dark side. The dark side takes me. The dark side takes my thoughts and pulls me in, and then I get out of it through one thing, and that's taking people's soul. And I don't know how else would you get someone out of the dark side rather than violence to help yourself instead of
You
harm.
can instead of I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I'm just playing devil's advocate right now though.
I like it.
Devil's advocate for the dark side, which is kind of funny to think about. But like instead of being taking people's souls, why not, why not enlighten them and show them a different path that they never thought that they maybe the only way to do that is to take their soul though. Some people would say that. But why not try to enlighten others? Could you imagine a
I'll
world
tell
for
you
one
why.
second? Could you imagine a world for 1 second where everybody put aside their petty squabbles and differences? And this is gonna sound really socialist and communist as fuck, but and not I'm not communist, and I don't even know what the fuck I am. Like I got no label for myself. Like I just like to be a free person. I like to do shit that I like to do, and I don't want to infringe on anybody else's happiness, and I don't want anybody else's happiness to infringe on me. But why what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something.
You're
Wait.
saying everyone, what if everyone just gave up?
Yo, what if everybody just this is gonna sound really socialist and communist as fuck, but like what if everybody just fucking like could you imagine if just the state of of just fucking like just a random ass state, just like fucking what's a random ass, or not
No,
even a random ass state, just like
random
California.
community.
We're both from California, so
Yeah.
just imagine if California just like put aside everything that anybody cared about for like, I mean, I guess this is the most communist and socialist thing ever, and it'll never work. But like, could you imagine, man? Like, and then we just like put our minds toward one task,
Right.
like that would actually benefit all of us and like fix a problem instead of all this bureaucracy and like bullshit and shit. And
You want to
like
know?
I don't know if there's a way
Here's,
that we could ever do that, but like, man, dude, like,
here's,
what is it about human nature that makes that impossible, man? Like,
I'll break it down right now. I think it's just it's people at scale, right? Could you sincerely give a fuck about 30 million people in California? I don't think our chimpanzee brain can like do that. Like you can only like if we had a group of a
no,
hundred.
but you gotta understand that if we don't, it's about our children, man. Like, it's about the world that our children are gonna be like inheriting. Like, it's not about the other 30 million people, like it's about like if we come together as a unit, we can make the world a better place for every single person, like a tidal wave that goes up substantially instead of like the fucking like vacuum, like
What
downward
about the group
spiral that.
leaders, though? What about someone who's like, I just don't want to work as hard as you do, but I want the same thing, and I want to
That's
be
what it really comes down to, bro. It comes down to individual
fusion of
freedoms and
responsibility eventually, because you'll see all these fucking people helping me out, and and it's tough because we're
that's
so
crazy, man. I think that, I mean, do you think that's gonna be the reason why the human race like doesn't make it, man? Or do you think that or
it's
you
all
think
about my genes and my tribe's genes. And I don't give a fuck about anyone else. That's instilled in our brains. That's been the course of evolution for fucking ever. It's like I want my genes to surpass. I want fucking everyone on my tribe's genes to surpass. And everyone else is trying to kill me or not make that happen. And I think that shit is so like dialed in the primitive reptilian part of our brain where we're still coming to conscious of like it's not about me, but then let's help out someone else. But then if I help out someone else, they're not gonna work as hard. So that's the free. It's tough. It's so fucking tough because there is huge inequality. There is things that should happen where like people should get together and do it. But is that like is that realistic? I mean, look at history, bro. Like one like whenever that shit happens, bro, people
Yeah.
end up starving, bro. I mean,
It's
everyone.
all about what I'm getting into when I'm reading Dostoevsky. It's like it's about to go into all that shit, dude. I'm like so excited. Like I'm just barely into the third chapter and it's getting crazy right now. Like
Yeah,
he's
it's
like
tough.
I can already tell he's a genius, bro. Like I love I love the way he's fucking writing the like it like I've read a lot of books in my life, but like the way he's writing this book is like like appealing to me, man. Like he's writing this book like a message. This is an eternal. He's writing this book like this book was his frequency 43,
Bro,
man.
I almost feel like call me crazy. I almost feel like it's kind of the analogy of like he's running like the race of life. He's going and he's giving
Dude,
you the baton, and you are grabbing the baton and you're keeping you're helping keeping this shit rolling by like preaching what he's all about and stuff. And
yeah, man. And
I mean,
he went through the most struggling hardship of a life. He was in the Russian gulags for like
really,
5 years, dude. Then he got out and then he like dedicated his life to like writing books and they're like the most like intriguing fucking novels, man. Like I can't even speak on them right now, man. Like I don't have any I my I haven't read enough and I haven't even construed any opinions or anything, man. I can't even speak on it. I'm reading them and I'm intrigued, man.
I mean, shit, whatever pushes you forward and wants you to. I mean,
I can't believe the Vale Library actually had four of they had the four most famous Dostoevsky books on
really,
like just right on the shelf. I got all of them. They were the only ones there. So if anybody else is looking for Dostoevsky in Vail, Colorado, I'm sorry, but I fucking got them.
yeah, you're good luck learning about the greats.
I can't I cannot read off of a computer, dude. I need a fucking
Facts.
book. I need a book in my hand.
Dude, I need that too. I mean, bro, reading, bro, come on. Like, that's tough enough for me. Like, give me a fucking book so I can dial. Because, bro, YouTube is just one tab away, too. You know what I mean? Like, it's tough to, like, focus and read. At
Nah,
least
there's
I can't speak.
nothing substitutes for a good book. Like the way that an author can absolutely connect to you is through their words, through their fucking just through their words, just straight to you is just like almost unlike anything than yeah.
You know
I
how they
mean, you can
say,
compare it to video, photography, I mean, music and all that, but I don't know, man. I think that just straight on reading might be the most powerful way of reaching like, but besides oral communication, like what we're doing
well,
right fucking now,
here,
that might be the only more powerful one.
here's what I'm going to say about that. What I think you're pushing on is you reading something from a physical book is forcing you to imagine the circumstances going on in the book through reading it. Meanwhile, when you have an auditory conversation or you're listening to something on YouTube, that feedback is just going from you. You're just looking at it, reading, I mean, listening to it. It's just filling you. But you actually have to use your brain as a muscle when you're physically reading the book to comprehend the physical reality that he's trying to express. Does that make sense at all? Like your brain is like working harder because you're reading it, forcing you to think. When I can listen to a YouTube podcast, for example, when I'm falling asleep or walking, and I won't be paying as much attention.
Yeah,
My brain doesn't have to work as hard.
yeah. I think that that definitely has something to do with it. That's a great point. I also think that on a there's just a way that you can work you can unlike a podcast that's flowing naturally, and it's kind of like modern production music compared to like a live band, you know.
Yeah.
It's like you can just absolutely perfect a book, man. Like like you can just revise it over and over, fix every single misspell, fix every single grammar error. You can just go over it and just make it absolutely perfect, you know. But then there's something else about, you know, just something natural that comes out of the brain, abstract, right on the dot, that's not revised at all, you know. So there's two different sides of the spectrum, but at the same time, the book is a beautiful thing, man. I mean, that's what the Bible is, man. It stands for, I mean, that's what the Bible means. It means the book. So talk about something that just transcends, I mean, transcends human history, like on a different level, you know, like
Yeah, bro. That's how shit got done, bro. I mean, like shit, you could think of the most like incredible thing in the world back in the day. Like you could fly a spaceship to the moon. If you can't write it down and fucking tell someone, then shit, like that shit's not gonna last the next generation. I mean, I don't know.
yeah, and you have to sustain the knowledge, and that's basically what the internet is. It's an infinite sustainability of human knowledge forever, bro, and that's exactly what frequency 43 is.
I
Going
love,
out on the internet just forever, you know, just there for whoever stumbles upon us, I guess.
yeah, to all the aliens out there checking us out.
Yeah,
You know what you're up to. Chill out. You're not that cool spying on us, checking us out. We're just a bunch of Homo sapiens getting charged at each other, picking our groups, and then getting mad at the other one, throwing rocks at
bunch
each
of Homo sapiens, man.
getting
God damn.
mad, getting mad at people.
God damn.
You know how it goes.
Yeah, I just want my fucking bananas,
I swear to God, if this guy fucking my bitch,
man.
testosterone. I don't know.
um, yeah, man. I mean, at the same time, like we're so different from the natural world. Like we're not only are we constantly destroying it, but we're
We're
not even, we can't communicate with them. We're not on the same like frequency as them. Like
no,
they
they're in an
like
eternal flow.
they're intelligent in a completely different way, man. It's unbelievable. In that the way that we evolved our
Yeah,
consciousness is like,
we figured out tools and like fuck, we can make with a stick and a twig, we can make a fucking fire, and we can instead of okay, here's what it is. We adapt. No, we edit the environment for our benefit. For instance, I'm in a house. We manipulated all this environment for me to sleep in a bed and have a stove and stuff. But vice versa, animals, they adapt to the environment and they don't manipulate the environment whatsoever. So their survival instincts are based off what the environment is throwing at them. So they gotta be quick, they gotta be speedy, they gotta have big teeth to eat animals or some shit like that. And we are like, let's fuck this environment up and have it produce for what we like to do. Like let's put some fucking oil in the car so we can go. Like I don't know. I don't know where really I'm going with that, but I do think it's interesting on how we evolved versus animals because we think we're incredibly intelligent when it's just a different way of
well, if you look at fungus, just look at fungus, man. They're more intelligent than us.
right,
Like
right.
there's Japanese experiments where they've reconstructed the Japanese and New York subways like more efficiently and
Yeah.
intelligently than we have constructed them ourselves, just by natural like fungus growing natural like mycelium shroom pathways. So it's like
They know the fastest way from
we're
point.
less we're a lot less intelligent than we think we are at the same
We
time.
are ignorant. We are ignorant because like we think we're hella smart, but it's like you're not the one that invented the iPhone, bro. You're not the one that that knows how to truly like. Could you can't make
No,
a
but at the same time, like humans are like fucking.
malleable in how to
They're
learn.
unbelievably. If you put them in the right environment, you push them, they can be unbelievably like creative and smart and conscientious about their environment and like we're on an unbelievably next level compared to any other species on the planet. And I just want to know fucking how did that happen? I just want to know why other species never got their shit together, bro.
Stoned ape theory. I'm joking, but
Yeah,
there's a
but other creatures would have been eating their fucking mushrooms too,
right.
man.
Why did the brain? That's the big question of that all anthropologists ask is why did the brain double in size within 600,000 years? I mean,
Yeah, crazy,
that's a big
crazy.
question that no one knows the answer to. Like, how did we get here? How did we evolve to where we're so fucking developed that we can complain about bullshit that doesn't matter? You know, it used to just
Yeah,
be like survive, food,
we can
ma-
just type 140 characters on our
yeah,
fucking.
ridiculous. It's ridiculous. We shouldn't be this smart. We should. I don't know, man. I'm just fucking going with the moment, trying to get good at tennis and making money, bro. I don't know. I'm working
Yeah, but
out.
isn't it interesting to think about? Like, I've been just like, it's been hard for me to not think about all this shit lately, like, especially in my dreams, man. Shout out to episode one, Frequency 43, where I was just talking about all my dreams. Like, man, I've been having just some of the craziest dreams ever lately, dude. And like, man, what is going on with our fucking minds, man? Like, dude, we're both gonna be dead in 70 years. How crazy is that to think about?
It's gonna be the best feeling in the whole world. That's what it's gonna be.
Man, dude,
Death is it's an illusion, bro. Because every single time something dies, something gets reborn.
I mean, man, we're so young right now, man. We just gotta do what we gotta do right now, man.
I mean,
You
shit, bro.
just gotta remember,
100, bro. I'm living to 100. 95. I'm
to
living
be
to.
quite honest, man, I'm not thinking about anything past these next 10 years because anything past these next 10 years is
That's true. I could get just
it's
whopped
gonna
by.
be these next 10 years of our lives are it, man. That's and
Yeah.
then
Then you're just.
and then you're sustaining and then you're sustaining your spawn.
Yeah. Then we. Yeah.
Then it's just you're just living for the next generation to live a good life, you know. So right now it's like it's our time.
It's game on, bro. It's time to
It's
get
game on, man.
games going. That's what we're doing here. I get. I'm ready. I'm fucking dialed in. I'm excited.
I'm I'm pretty mentally dialed in, bro. I've been in like a great mood the past couple of days. I've been getting some good sleep. Um, I'm excited for the future, man. Like there's so much to look forward to, man. We just can't get all caught up with the present bullshit, man. You know?
Right? Know that fucking good shit's coming if you fucking do the right thing. I mean, shit. Like
Yeah. And
I know
you gotta have goals.
so important. So important. All right, I'm about ready to wrap this bad boy up. Are you
I think it's
chilling?
about time. I
Yeah,
think it's about that time. And
I'm
how
chilling.
long has it been going?
About like 50 minutes.
I don't even know, man. I can't even tell. I'm drinking this beer is really good, man. But let's do it, man. I think that was a fucking
Podcast.
fantastic dude. I love Frequency
I like
43.
how we
So
just
happy to
I like
be
how we
here,
can get
man.
going in too, you know.
Yeah, I'm so happy to be here right now, man. Like
We'll do another one in 3 days. Friday, Thursday. We can do it.
we gotta fucking
Let's do it, and then we can, if it's good, we'll post it in like a week. I think we
We'll
should keep.
do it. We'll do it. We'll do it. We'll do it when we do it, man. I mean, we both got a lot going on, man. I want you to know that I'm dedicated to Frequency 43, like to the fucking end, man. I've paid over $400 for
Oh,
the
do I still need
website.
a Venmo? Do I still need a Venmo you?
Yeah, maybe a little bit. But it's okay. I'm not really stressing too much. I've been working 2 jobs,
My
so
parlay hits, I'll Venmo you. How about that?
it's all good, brother. I just love Frequency 43 so much.
Bro, we're gonna grow.
I just want it to be so successful, man. I want to have a merchandise.
We will. We will.
Just like it. I got so much ambition, man. We can do it, man. There's nothing stopping us. We're in America. American dream, man. Even though right now our republic might be, or we never really, I don't know if you call it republic, but maybe democracy is just completely just in shambles. But it's okay, we're gonna live a good life and just, it's been worse.
We're living good.
Worse.
We're living good. We're
Really
living.
good.
We're living at like the top 0.3% of all time.
Living super good. Living super good. It's gonna be good.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I can't wait for the future, dude. Can you imagine when Skyhawk gets married? It's gonna be like that's the day.
That's when we
If Skyhawk doesn't dude, I'm setting Skyhawk up like with his dream wife, dude. Like I have a mission, dude.
yeah. That's why we work hard, bro. It's not for us. I mean, it is, but once you get enough, you want to start fucking getting people on the train, Like
Yeah.
you ever get too happy and then like you gotta just
Oh, instantly
you
every
gotta
time.
send it out. You gotta like not like send it out, but like
Yeah, every time in life that I get like super happy and content and like I'm like, I wish this could be forever. I'm like, it instantly like my reality gets just absolutely shattered, and I'm
you are,
like I'm talking like instantly, and I'm like, man, I might like just be comfortable with your reality just being shattered, and then nothing can ever go wrong.
yeah, dude. Suffering, bro. Just know everything's gonna everything fucking go to shit.
like
Like
serious,
as long as you're like, fuck it, like this shit is either gonna happen again or I'm never gonna have to know about it. We keep
Yeah,
rolling, we keep going. That's what we do.
we
The
do
fucking
here for.
the scariness, the fucking what's gonna happen next, the fucking anxiety, that's what fucking means you're fucking alive, bro. Because to be alive is to be dying. So, bam, like we're fucking breathing, we're fucking alive. Like, welcome to the fucking real world. This is Frequency 43. I hope you had a great podcast. Closing remarks. Take care of yourself. Do what you fucking love to do. I'm
Yeah.
John Lamb. This is Lucas Libatori. This is episode 16. We'll be riding it till the end, till we die. To those listening right now, I love you, and let's keep this hype train going. Closing remarks.
Let's fucking get after it, man. Episode 17 coming up soon, baby. Let's go.
7's coming out soon. Enjoy it. Get it going.
Yeah, I love Frequency 43 till the day I die, baby. Let's go. All right. Good episode, Lamb. I love that. I loved it, man. I fucking love your hat, by the way, man. It's beautiful.
I might be wearing this again sometime. Maybe.
All right. All right. I'm gonna end this bad boy.
Peace.
Put this puppy to rest.
Let's do it.
All right.